Qualifying round, the CONAN'S wheel.
This is what they face, Danny, and it's as tough as it sounds. CONAN'S wheel, 440 pounds in the arms. You pick it up and you carry it around the center point as many revolutions as you possibly can. It weighs 440 pounds and it will crush down on your chest.
Well, two athletes have already competed, with Gabriel Rhéaume currently carrying the stone basket the furthest at 476 degrees. 4 athletes remain. And next up, competing here, an American, Kevin Ferris, a regular here on the World's Strongest Man stage. Let's hear from him in his SPD Power Profile.
Kevin Ferris, 33, 6'2", 286 pounds, from Provo, Utah, representing the United States. Body's feeling great, no issues. Feeling really good going into this year. Unfortunately, last year I had a torn bicep on the second stone in, not knowing what would happen in the finals with a torn bicep, just wanting it that much that I was willing to give everything I had. No handouts here, huh? So this year, I've changed up my mindset. I'm having fun, remembering why I got in this sport, being one of the smallest guys, the lightest guys, and continuing to show up to Worlds and these other shows with the top guys, The sky's still the limit. There's more mobility, having to be fast, but also strong, kind of making a boomerang from the 90s when there was a lot of mobility stuff. Everyone wants to say it's strongman, but now it's CrossFit, but you don't see CrossFit people moving this type of weight. If I wasn't a strongman, I would probably be going back to MMA. And if not that, probably go into pickleball and tear it up there.
Well, Pickleball will be happy to have him. Pickleball is also my nickname for him. And he may be one of the smallest and lightest guys, a mere 6'2". Packs a huge punch.
He's a pocket rocket in the strongman world anyway. Here we go. He's not exactly breathing easily, is he?
No.
I'd expect him to do pretty well in this, but then again, I said that about the loading and he was last. Has Kevin Ferris done his homework on the CONAN'S wheel as the degrees come round to 360, marking the first revolution?
And certainly focused. Feels a little laboured. Oh, he's turning a different colour now.
We've seen 1.5 is good. This is solid. He's well past that 540, which is 1.5. He's heading towards 1 3/4. Impressive.
Very impressive. 636 degrees. Ferris takes the lead.
That's going to be difficult to beat. We've seen that from other groups. Anything in the 600s could take the win. And he didn't even breathe either. That was a mistake.
Rauno Heinla.
Well, the mighty Estonian.
He's the man closest to Brian Shaw in terms of overall points. He's going to want to get this task done as quickly as possible. He's so experienced, Heinla.
And his hands clasped together, resting that bar on his power belly.
That's what they call it.
Ready, that's 1 revolution there. Still a long way to go, though, doesn't it? Must feel that way.
It's like a steam train, just puffing and puffing here, trying to keep the oxygen coming in. He's going round towards Ferris's 636.
Oh.
No.
5.72 for Heinla. Just started to buckle, didn't he? And then perhaps lost that belief and down it went.
Yes, he kept the air coming in. Good performance, second place at the moment.
Well, the CONAN'S wheel continues when we return.
The 2023 SPD World's Strongest Man on CBS Sports Network is sponsored by SPD, proudly supporting the world's strongest athletes. By Visit Myrtle Beach, 60 miles of where you belong. And by Rogue. Don't weaken.
Well, welcome back to magnificent Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, and the continuation of Group 4's second event, the CONAN'S Wheel, where we find the South African Schoonwinkel won the Farmer's Walk at the 2022 official strongman games. You would think he would be in with an advantage, wouldn't you, being a farmer and being able to walk.
Will this farmer walk away with this one?
That's very nice. Here we go.
The farmer boy strength employed in full here. I mean, this is the kind of event he's probably never done before. He's so inexperienced, but as you said, he doesn't know quite how good he is meant to be. And he's got wildly strong arms. We've seen that right from the start. No doubt he's carrying around heavy objects all day long on the farm. He's not got that far to go either. He's hunting down that 636 by Ferris.
Goodness me. Well, if he doesn't do it, it will be close, but he might well do it. He's done it! My goodness me. We've seen this before, haven't we?
Wow.
People like Hooper, people like Schoonwinkel, they don't know they're not supposed to be able to do this, and so they just do it. 713 degrees. That is an incredible performance.
He's just so determined as well, isn't he? He didn't just go past it, he kept going till he fainted, basically. That was impressive.
Representing the United States, Brian Shaw!
Well, that's thrown down something of a gauntlet for Brian Shaw to respond to.
Well, this man just gave it everything. And he was quite right to keep going because with big Brian Shaw still to come, will his 713 degrees be enough? Shaw manages to take the win here. He really would be shutting the door on the other guys. His foot would be, at least one of his feet would be in the final. He'd be very close to it with one event to go before the cut. Ooh, he's shaky though. This is a big surprise. Look how slow he's moving.
Well, he had found his pace, he had found his rhythm. That's gone. Now it's a struggle. Manages 400 degrees. 411 will be his result.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Brian had said he wasn't sure about this event. An event he was once pretty good at in his early part of his career. Of course, that's 15 years ago. He's been here so long, Brian. But he struggled there. No doubt about it.
The winner of
That's
the
cost him dearly.
Wheel. Put your hands together.
Well, what a result for the farmer. Schoonwinkel takes that event. Such an impressive result. So he takes his second event win, carrying an impressive 713 degrees. Ferris, he takes second with 636, and the four-time champ Shaw takes fifth. So that result flips the leaderboard on its head. Schoonwinkel back in first place with 20. Heinla returns to second place with 18.5. Shaw now in third. He may see his second ever stone off.